Ever had that gut feeling you're being played? Like there's some secret language women speak that you're just not privy to? It's a frustrating experience. Trust me, I've seen too many guys fall into the same traps. Hearts broken, time wasted, and lives turned upside down. The pattern repeats, and before you know it, you're caught up in someone else's game. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. Today, we're breaking down 13 of the most common deceptions women might use. These aren't about villainizing women. Rather, they're tactics that some people use when they're unsure or hesitant in a relationship. Knowing these can save you from wasted time, energy, and even your dignity. By the end of this, you'll have the knowledge to navigate these situations with confidence and clarity. Before we dive in, if you find value in what we're discussing, I encourage you to stick around until the end. It's not just about watching. It's about arming yourself with insights that could change your dating life. So, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps you thrive in relationships. Now, let's get back to the topic. Deception 1. The too busy X excuse. How many times have you sent a message, saw that it was delivered, maybe even read, but received no response? Hours pass, then days, and finally you get that classic, "Oh, sorry, I've been so busy." Sound familiar? This scenario is all too common and can leave you feeling neglected and unimportant. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they prioritize communication. They understand that a simple text can make a significant difference in maintaining a connection, regardless of how hectic their life may be. We live in an age where instant communication is at our fingertips. If you're constantly left on read or waiting days for a reply, it's a clear red flag. Consider this. I had a buddy who was dating a girl who always claimed she was swamped with work and life. He kept giving her the benefit of the doubt, rationalizing her lack of communication as a sign of maturity and responsibility. However, after some digging, he discovered that she was juggling multiple relationships, keeping them all in rotation while he remained in the dark. This was a wake-up call for him. It's essential to remember that everyone has busy lives, but if someone truly cares about you, they will carve out time to check in, even if it's a quick message. When someone is consistently leaving you hanging, it's not about being busy, it's about their priorities. You deserve better than to be an afterthought. So, what can you do? First, trust your instincts. If you feel like you're being sidelined, don't ignore that feeling. Have an open conversation about your concerns. If your partner responds with understanding and makes an effort to communicate more, great. But if they dismiss your feelings or continue with the same pattern, it's time to reassess the relationship. Remember, you deserve someone who values your time and effort as much as you do theirs. Deception 2. You're too good for me. This line may seem like a compliment at first glance, right? It feels like she's elevating you, acknowledging that you're some kind of catch. But let's dig deeper. The truth is, this sentiment is often a soft rejection, a gentle way for her to distance herself without the confrontation of outright saying she's not interested. Imagine this scenario. You've been dating someone for a while and everything seems to be going well. You're feeling a connection, and then she drops the line, "You're too good for me." It can send your confidence into a tailspin. You start questioning your worth, wondering what it is about you that doesn't measure up to her standards. You may even begin to doubt your attractiveness, your personality, or your accomplishments. However, the reality is that if someone genuinely wants to be with you, they won't create barriers. They'll embrace the connection and celebrate what you bring to the table. This line can be particularly damaging because it can lead to a cycle of self-doubt. Guys often hear this and think they need to prove themselves or change who they are to be worthy of her affection. Here's the key takeaway. Recognize this line for what it is, a way for her to exit the situation without hurting your feelings. It's not a reflection of your value, but rather a reflection of her uncertainty or lack of interest. When you hear it, take a step back. Don't internalize it. Instead, walk away with your self-respect intact. If you find yourself facing this line often, it's essential to evaluate the relationship. Ask yourself if she's genuinely interested or if she's just stringing you along. You deserve someone who sees your worth and is excited to be with you, not someone who uses compliments as a shield. Deception. 3. Looks don't matter to me. How many times have you heard a woman say, "I don't care about looks or money"? This statement sounds ideal in theory, but let's be honest. Appearance, status, and success do play a role in attraction. It's not about being shallow or materialistic. It's simply human nature to be drawn to certain qualities. Take a moment to think about it. You might find yourself attracted to someone who takes care of themselves, who exhibits confidence, and who shows ambition. These traits signal that a person is not only aware of their appearance, but also values themselves and their future. When someone says looks don't matter, it's crucial to pay attention to their actions rather than their words. If she claims that physical appearance is unimportant, but consistently gravitates toward individuals who fit a specific mold, it's time to rethink her assertion. For instance, if she's always sharing images of attractive celebrities or dating profiles that highlight physical traits, there's a disconnect between her words and her behavior. Additionally, striving to present the best version of yourself is not just about physical appearance, it's also about confidence and self-esteem. If you feel good about yourself, it radiates through your interactions. This doesn't mean you need to overhaul your entire appearance. Rather, focus on self-improvement and self-care. So while it's nice to hear that looks don't matter, remember that this is often just a tactic to downplay the importance of attraction. Everyone has preferences. Acknowledge yours and strive to be the best version of yourself. After all, it's about attracting the right person who appreciates you for who you are, both inside and out. Deception. 4. It meant nothing. I still love you. This one is a real gut punch. If she's cheated and tells you it didn't mean anything, I still love you, she's playing with fire, and more importantly, your heart. Cheating is never a standalone act. It is often a symptom of deeper issues in the relationship or within herself. When someone cheats, it is usually rooted in dissatisfaction, boredom, or emotional detachment. While she may claim that her infidelity was a one-time mistake, it's crucial to understand that the underlying issues must be addressed. Believing that cheating was harmless is a dangerous mindset. It can lead to a cycle of mistrust and continued heartache. Imagine being in a relationship where trust has been shattered. You're left questioning everything: her feelings for you, her commitment, and even your self-worth. If she tells you it didn't mean anything, it's often an attempt to downplay the gravity of her actions. Cheating isn't just a physical act, it's an emotional betrayal that can leave lasting scars. It's essential to reflect on whether you can rebuild that trust. Ask yourself if you're willing to put in the work to mend the relationship, and if she is genuinely remorseful and committed to making things right. If not, it might be time to re-evaluate your position in the relationship. Ultimately, don't let her words blind you. Trust is hard to rebuild once it's broken, and you deserve a relationship where loyalty and honesty are foundational. If she's been unfaithful, take it as a serious wake-up call. It's time to ask yourself what you truly deserve in a relationship and whether she can meet those expectations. Deception. 5. I'm not ready for anything serious. The classic, I'm not ready for anything serious. This line might feel like the ultimate letdown, and it is. What's really happening here is that she's not interested in a serious relationship with you. If Mr. Right walked into her life, she'd be ready in a heartbeat. This line often creates a false hope that one day she'll change her mind. You may find yourself hanging on, waiting for the moment when she decides she's ready to commit. But the truth is, if she's telling you she's not ready, it's likely because she doesn't see you as the one she wants to take that step with. Consider the emotional toll this can take. You might invest time, energy, and emotions into someone who isn't on the same page. I've known guys who wasted years on someone who kept saying she wasn't ready for something serious, only to see her jump into a committed relationship with someone else. This is not a reflection of your worth, but rather an indication of her preferences. If a woman tells you she's not looking for anything serious, don't hang around hoping she'll change her mind. It's a sign to move on and find someone who is genuinely interested in building a future with you. Remember, you deserve someone who is excited about the possibility of a serious relationship. If she's keeping you in limbo, it's time to take control of your situation. Be clear about your intentions and don't settle for someone who isn't willing to invest in a mutual commitment. Deception. 6. I've never felt like this before. This one is designed to make you feel special, like you're the exception, the guy who's finally broken through her walls. But more often than not, it's just another line used to keep you invested and make you try harder. After all, who doesn't want to feel unique and special in someone's eyes? The problem arises when this phrase is used frequently with different partners. If she's telling multiple guys the same thing, it's a tactic to keep them hooked. It creates an illusion of exclusivity, making you believe that what you have is unique and irreplaceable. But here's the reality. Words are just words. What truly matters is her behavior and how she treats you. Does she prioritize you? Does she make time for you? If her actions don't match her words, then it's time to reassess the situation. Emotions can cloud your judgment. You might find yourself believing that you're the one who has made a significant impact on her life, while in reality, she's using this line to keep you engaged. It's essential to recognize the difference between genuine feelings and manipulative tactics. So, when you hear this line, take a step back. Reflect on her actions and whether they align with her words. A healthy relationship is built on consistency and trust, not grand gestures or flattering words. Stay vigilant and don't let your emotions blind you to the reality of the situation. Deception. 7. I'm just looking for something casual. This is a tricky one. Sometimes it's true. She might genuinely want something casual, but often this line is used to keep you on standby, to have you around for attention without the commitment. As soon as someone else catches her eye, you're left in the cold. Many guys fall into this trap, thinking that if they just stick around long enough, things will eventually turn serious. But here's the truth. If she's not prioritizing you now, she's not going to suddenly change her mind. This is often a way to keep you interested while she explores other options. Consider this. You might find yourself investing time and energy into someone who's not fully committed. You could be spending months or even years waiting for a transformation that may never happen. This can lead to feelings of frustration and heartache when she suddenly shifts her attention to someone else. If you're looking for more than a casual fling, be clear about your intentions. Communicate your desire for a serious relationship and see how she responds. If she's not willing to engage in that conversation, it's time to reevaluate the situation. Remember, you deserve someone who is willing to invest in a mutual commitment. Don't waste your time on someone who isn't ready to meet you where you are. If she's not prioritizing you now, it's time to move on and find someone who shares your vision for the future. Deception 8. I need space. This one feels like a slow death for a relationship. Yes, sometimes people do need space to work through emotions or deal with their own issues, but often this is a slow fade. It's her way of distancing herself without having to outright say it's over. You might find yourself in a situation where she asks for space, and at first it seems reasonable. Everyone has their struggles, and it's healthy to take a step back sometimes. However, if this space continues indefinitely, it can lead to confusion and heartache. I've seen this pattern play out time and again. She says she needs space, and before you know it, she's gone completely. If she's constantly asking for space, it's time to reassess what's really going on. You deserve clarity, not ambiguity. Take a moment to think about your situation. If she's asking for space but not communicating about her feelings or intentions, it's a significant red flag. A healthy relationship involves open communication, even during difficult times. If you find yourself in this situation, it's essential to set boundaries. Let her know that while you respect her need for space, you also need clarity about the relationship. If she's unwilling to engage in that conversation, it may be time to consider whether this relationship is serving you. Deception. 9. I'm different from other girls. This one is meant to make her seem special, like she's not into the usual games. But actions speak louder than words. Everyone wants to be seen as unique, but if her behavior doesn't back up her claims, it's just another line. When someone tells you they're different from others, it can create an illusion of exclusivity. You might start to believe that you're dealing with someone who is genuine and sincere. However, if her actions mirror those of others who have hurt you in the past, it's a clear sign that you should proceed with caution. Some women use this tactic to create a false sense of security, making you think you're dealing with someone unlike anyone else. But if her behavior is consistent with the typical patterns you've encountered, don't be fooled by her words. It's essential to remain vigilant and pay attention to her actions. Does she treat you with respect? Does she prioritize your feelings? If not, you may be falling for a facade. Ultimately, don't get caught up in the allure of her words alone. Pay attention to how she treats you and whether her actions align with her claims. A genuine connection is built on trust and honesty, not just flattering statements. Deception. 10. I don't want to ruin our friendship. The classic friend zone move. She values your attention, enjoys your company, but doesn't want anything more. This line keeps you close enough to stay interested, but far enough away that you'll never be more than just a friend. You might find yourself in a situation where you've developed strong feelings for a friend, and when you confess, she tells you she doesn't want to ruin the friendship. It can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you've invested time and energy into the relationship. Many guys hang around hoping that the friendship will blossom into something more. They believe that if they just wait long enough, she'll eventually come around. But what often happens is that she starts dating someone else, leaving you feeling crushed and rejected. If you want more than friendship, it's crucial to be upfront about your feelings. Don't let her keep you in limbo. Express your intentions clearly, and if she's not on the same page, it's time to reassess your relationship. Remember, you deserve someone who is willing to invest in a mutual connection. If she's using the friendship excuse to keep you around without true commitment, it's time to take a step back. You don't want to be someone's emotional support while they explore other options. Deception. 11. I'm over my ex. She says she's over her ex, but somehow he keeps sneaking into conversation. Maybe she's checking his social media or even reaching out. This is a huge red flag. If she's still hung up on her ex, she's not fully present with you. You might find yourself in a situation where her past relationships dominate your conversations. She might bring up her ex frequently, whether intentionally or not, which can create feelings of insecurity and doubt. If she's truly over her past, her actions will reflect that. Consider this. If she's still emotionally attached to her ex, it's likely that you're not her priority. You may be a rebound or a placeholder while she sorts through her feelings. This can lead to a cycle of frustration and heartache as you invest time and emotions into someone who isn't fully available. If you notice signs that she's still hung up on her ex, it's essential to have an open conversation. Address your concerns and see how she responds. If she's unwilling to engage in that discussion or continues to bring up her ex, it may be time to reevaluate your position. Ultimately, you deserve someone who is fully present and invested in the relationship. Don't settle for being second best or an emotional crutch for someone who isn't ready to move on. Deception. 12. I don't need a man. Independence is an admirable quality, no doubt about it. But sometimes this line is used to push you away or to maintain control. It's a way of asserting that she doesn't need anyone. But the truth is, everyone needs connection and companionship. When someone insists that they don't need a partner, it can create an emotional barrier. You might find yourself feeling unwanted or undervalued, especially if you're genuinely interested in building a connection. While independence is healthy, it's essential to strike a balance between self-sufficiency and emotional vulnerability. Consider this. If she's using this line as a defense mechanism, it may be a sign that she's afraid to let someone in. Many people have experienced hurt in past relationships, leading them to build walls around their emotions. While it's essential to respect her independence, it's also crucial to communicate your desire for a genuine connection. If you find yourself in this situation, take a step back and assess whether this relationship is serving you. Are her actions consistent with her words? If she's pushing you away while maintaining a facade of independence, it may be time to reconsider your investments. Ultimately, healthy relationships require openness and mutual reliance. If she insists she doesn't need anyone, it might be a way to keep you at arm's length. You deserve someone who values connection and is willing to share their life with you. Deception. 13. I've never felt this way before. This line is meant to make you feel like you're the one. But if her actions don't match up, it's just another way to keep you invested. Don't let your emotions blind you. A healthy relationship is based on consistency, not grand gestures or flattering words. When someone tells you they've never felt this way before, it can be exhilarating. You may feel like you're making a significant impact on their life. However, it's essential to remain grounded and to assess the situation critically. If her behavior doesn't align with her words, it's a clear indication that something is amiss. Ask yourself, does she treat you with respect? Does she prioritize your feelings? If her actions are inconsistent with her claims, it's time to take a step back and evaluate the relationship. Healthy connections are built on trust and transparency, not just emotional declarations. Moreover, emotions can cloud your judgment. You might find yourself believing her words, only to be disappointed when her actions don't align. It's crucial to remain vigilant and to trust your instincts. If you feel like you're being led on, don't ignore that feeling. Ultimately, don't let your emotions blind you to the reality of the situation. A genuine connection is built on consistency and honesty. Pay attention to her behavior and make sure it aligns with her words. You deserve a relationship where both parties are invested and committed to building a future together. Stay one step ahead. So, there you have it, the 13 deceptions some women use to keep men on the hook. This isn't about distrust or cynicism. It's about protecting your time, energy, and dignity. Relationships should be mutual, honest, and respectful. You deserve someone who values you and isn't playing games. Now that you know what to look for, you can avoid these traps. Pay attention to both words and actions. When you see a pattern, trust your instincts. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Stay confident, stay aware, and always keep your dignity intact. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with friends who might need these insights. Let's build a community that empowers each other to navigate relationships with confidence and clarity. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.